Good morning and welcome to Doga with Kimberly and Mookie. We're delighted to be here with you today, and today we're going to do a little downward facing dog, and then of course just some basic breathing and stretching with your beloved canine. So go ahead and grab your pup, roll out your yoga mat if you have one handy, or of course you can do this sitting in a chair also. So I like to make this accessible to all. And a few tools that can be helpful is a yoga block of sort, of course a yoga mat if you have that. I like to have water nearby. Here's my reusable. And then of course I like a little lavender oil, which can be nice and relaxing. I'll let Mookie have a little sniff. He had a sick belly this morning, so we want to keep him nice and relaxed. So I thought Doga would be the perfect thing for him today. And we'll begin by taking a few deep breaths. So if you would like, Mookie, I'm just going to bring you in a little closer. So if you would like, you can bring one hand onto your heart center and then one hand onto your pup. So I'm going to bring it to his heart center. And then begin by taking a few deep breaths in and out of the nose. And if you have any cold or allergies going on, feel free to breathe through the mouth. But we'll start with the nose if possible. So what we also want to do is try to get the breath in through the nose and then into the belly. So a deep full breath. It's an inhale through the nose. Feel the belly, ribs, and then chest. And then exhale, release chest, ribs, and belly. Nice. So a few more on your own and with your pup. And then one more deep breath. Deep breath, Mookie. And release. Nice. And then take a moment here with me today to create an intention. So maybe for this practice, maybe for your day, maybe for your evening, just depending on when you're watching this video. So we're live here every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. But I know some of you may be watching it, of course, in other time zones or maybe later when you watch it. So think of what is an intention you'd like to set for yourself. And maybe it's something that you want to stay aware of, like such as your breath or connecting with your pup, or maybe even something you'd like to let go of, maybe something that's bothering you from earlier today, or anxiety about something that's to come. And then once your intention has been created, take one more deep breath through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Nice. So again, a big welcome to Doga with Kimberly, Mookie, and occasionally Belle Star, who is decided to take a nap across the room. So we may not get her today. Mookie, I'm just going to bring you right on in. And then we'll see if we can get him on his back for a little bit of stretching. And do a little stretching. Yes, he's doing some stretching on his own right now. All right, so beginning by taking your dog's leg and then just a gentle extension and then extension with the arm in the other direction. So you're kind of stretching them out, giving them yoga. And then the other leg and then the other paw. He's not as big of a fan of his arms being stretched. He likes his legs. Nice. And then once more, other side, right, Mook Mook? Extending, opening. Good job. And then other side. He does not like that arm being stretched. Nice. And then back to the center. Great. Good job, Mookie. And then I'm going to come up into downward facing dog, right? So this is the pose that you hear a lot about and you probably see your dogs doing a lot. Downward facing dog. So basically what it is an inverted V. We'll see how Mookie participates, which maybe not much at all. So I'm going to come onto my hands and my knees. I'm going to adjust my cord. Hi there, sweetie. And then from here, hands and knees, if you'd like, you could also bring your pup up right on in between. Hi, sweetie. There you go. And then, so the great thing is here, they just get to rest and relax. And then hands and knees. I'm going to set my block to the side because I don't need it right now. So coming onto hands and knees, and then inhale, lift through the heart center. And then turning the gaze up. This is cow pose. And then exhale, curve the spine, chin to chest, cat pose. So you can probably see it's like a Halloween cat. And then again, inhale, heart center lifts, maybe giving your pet a scratch. And then exhale, curve the spine. And then inhale back to the center. And then curl those toes under. Bring your hands a little bit forward. And then lift your hips up and back. So this is downward facing dog. So you may find yourself more in a rounded U pose. We're looking for a V. So for you, that might mean bending your knees, pulling your hips back. Nice. And I'm just going to come up a little bit so I can be a little closer to Mookie. Hey, sweetie. You just resting. And then here you can release your head and neck. Pedal your feet. This is a nice full body stretch. And then drop those knees, releasing back down into table pose. So coming back onto hands and knees. Curling his tail. Hey, sweetie, do you want to roll over to the camera? He's like, no, I'm shy today. Are you shy today? There you go. And so here, once again, coming back onto hands and knees, a few more cat-cows. So exhale, curve the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, heart center lifts and turn the crown of the head up. Again, exhale, curve. And then inhale, forward. And then back to a neutral spine. So from here, I'm going to exhale, curve the spine, gaze over your right shoulder. See if you can find that right heel. Good boy. He's doing his own version on his back. And then back to the center. And then over your left shoulder, see if you can find that left heel. And back to the center. And then the right shoulder, so you're making a C with the spine. Back to the center, and then left. Back to the center, and then we're going to do one more downward facing dog. All right, Mookie, you ready? So I'm going to bring my hands forward a little bit, curl the toes under, and then lift my hips up and back. And again here, pedaling the feet. And give your pup a scratch, so he's clearly not interested in down dog at the moment. This is more of a Shavasana pose. It's his favorite pose. Relaxation. So again here, release the head and neck. Pull those hips up and back. Hey, Mookie. Hi, sweetie. He always has those anxious eyes. Yes. And release. So I'm going to drop my knees down and then drop onto my hips and then open my feet into a V. And I'm going to scoop him right on up. There we go. He's just like a little sack of flour today. And so here, opening your feet to a V. So if possible, keeping your heels on your yoga mat so it'll keep it nice and supported. Again, if you're in a chair, you would just open your knees wide and maybe extend those legs. So again, no, these can be done for all sorts of bodies. And drawing your pup in nice and close and maybe giving a little chest rub, a little scratch behind the ears. And then if you can, flex your feet and then pull those toes back towards your body. And again here, deep, full breaths. He takes deep, full breaths too. So in and out of the nose if possible. So the nose breathing helps to calm the nervous system. You may find that whenever you get stressed or a little anxious, the breath becomes quite shallow, and it also becomes quite intense in the chest, and it becomes more of a mouth breath. So what we're working to do is use our breath, something that we have with us all the time, as a tool to help relax. Now, if you can, or if you'd like, walk those hands forward. So again, here, this allows us to connect a little bit closer to our little monsters. So a little scratch on the belly. Hey, Mookie. He's so funny. He just basically ignores me most of the time. A little scratch behind the ears. It's like, why'd you wake me up from my nap to stretch? And then walk those hands back. So we're going to do to each side also, right? So this is great for the side waist and gets a nice extension on both sides. So keeping those feet flat so the legs stay nice and active. Tall spine. You're going to drop that right hand down and then lift your left arm up and over. And so that I can stay connected, I'm going to go ahead and bring that right hand over and then reach and extend. And again, a little scratch maybe underneath the arms. And then back up. And then we'll try the other side. So drop your left arm down, right arm along the ear. I'm going to bring my left hand over to stay connected to Mookie. And then twisting open to the side. And deep breath here. And let's try once more. Hey, Mookie, you getting up? And let's try once more. Over to the right. Hey, honey. Yes. And then once more over to the left. And rolling open so that your chest is facing forward. And then back up to the center. Nice. So now I'm going to draw my feet together. And then see if I can come into a diamond shape kind of around Mookie. Now, of course, if you have a bigger dog, this is going to be a little trickier for you. Hey, sweet boy. So I'm just going to see if I can get him to rest right in the nook of my knee. And draw his feet in too. And then I bring my feet together. Oh, you like that, huh? Yes. As you can hear him, it's like his little dog purr. So feet are together. And then you can rest your pup's head maybe in the crook of the knee. And again, you can stay upright. This might be your edge. And an edge is that point of sensation where you're not in pain, but you're also past your comfort zone. So we always want just a little bit of that edge here. So here, finding your edge. So some of you, it may be sitting right here. Others, it may be helpful to sit on the edge of a block. And if you are in a chair, what you could do is take one ankle to your knee and do half of the pose, but in a seated version in a chair. All right, so others, if you'd like, you can take those hands forward and fold forward. And then this gives you a little bit more of an opening here in the outer hips. And again, get you a little closer to your pup. So you can give little scratches. Kind of noticing their temperament. So again, he had a sick belly this morning, so he's been sleeping most of the morning. I think he just ate too fast. That's the pug in him. Right, Mookie. And then lifting right back up. So we're going to take a twist now. So left hand, right knee, right arm behind you. But so I can stay connected to him, I'm going to have left hand on him. And then right hand behind me. And so tall spine, lift tall through the crown of the head. Exhale and twist. Again, inhale, tall spine. Exhale and twist. One last time. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist. Return to the center. Whew. Feel the difference in the two sides. So again, that's a great one to do in a chair. And just kind of rings out the body. It's also good for the theory behind it is it floods the internal organs with blood and nutrients. So twists are really, really good for you. You never want to do it though on a super full stomach. So right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you, or right hand to your pup. Inhale, tall spine, and then exhale, twist. So gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist. And once more, inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twist. Nice. And return to the center. So bring hands onto both knees and then move that torso into a circle. So you're going to get some gentle twists, back bends, forward bends, side bends as you circle the torso. And then again, moving it in the other direction. Hi, Mookie. Hi, sweetie. He's like, I want more Shavasana. So we're going to actually come down into Shavasana now. Hi, honey. I know it's your favorite pose. So I'm going to bring my legs around and then lie down in a side Shavasana with him. So to conclude our practice is coming down into a rest. It's always nice to have a little rest, actually midday, just taking a rest. Anytime. To allow yourself really the chance to hit the pause button, breathe, and have a little bit of connection time with your pup. So I'm going to come all the way down, but I'm going to rest my head on my hand just so that I can stay a little more connected with him. Kind of spooning him because he's a little bit more on his side than on his back. And then just giving little scratches behind the ears. And then deep, full breathing here. So similar to how we began, just taking deep, full breaths in and out of the nose. So if you'd like, you can release all the way down or even relax on your back. So whatever would feel best for you. That's traditional Shavasana, definitely on your back, arms along the sides of the body, palms up. But I'm doing a little Shavasana with my dog, so it's a little different. And then again, just some connecting, a little scratching, a little breathing. I like to pull and pet his ears a little bit. Seems to calm his anxiety some. And so you can stay here for 5, 10, 15 minutes of just relaxing, noticing your breath, letting that breath move in and out of your body, in and out of your nose, and then just feeling the body soften. And you see, our dogs do it so well. They're great at Shavasana. And they're great at just plopping down into full relaxation and complete chaos. So it's a great trait to emulate. So I'm going to lift back up and say a big thank you, as always, for joining us. You can find these videos and more. This is our 12th episode here on Wolf Driver's Facebook page. So you can find these videos and more at kimberlywilson.com/Doga, D-O-G-A. So thanks as always for being here with me and Mookie. We really appreciate it, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Namaste.